Good Saturday morning. Kids are playing, and I've got breakfast here. We're using up our avocado that was definitely ready to go. It was perfect. And then we have cilantro and what are those sprouts called? Arugula sprouts on there. We're going to try arugula sprouts with this. One egg on the top. And then this is Ezekiel toast. So that breakfast was 4 points total, and it was so good. And we figured out that the Ezekiel toast was only 1 for 1 slice, but 3 for 2 slices. So we just had 1 today. So ours is what, a total of 4? 4 points for breakfast. And the fresh avocado was perfect on here too. So we have a wrap here. I've got 6 points here. So 1 for the wrap, 1 for the cheese, it's a 1/4 ounce. 3 for the mayo, that's 15 grams. And then we've got some lettuce and microgreens on there. We finished up the microgreens that we had. These are so good. And then I have turkey and ham on there equaling 2 ounces. And that is a point because it is the honey turkey. So it is a point for 2 ounces. And that's a wrap. So I washed my band and it looks pretty darn good. Considering how bad it was. Looks really good. And I used the power wash from Dawn. I just sprayed it on and took my cleaning toothbrush and I scrubbed it really well. I didn't scrub this really well, as you can tell, but I mean, I don't care. Now I'm going to let it dry out. I did get some like elasticy, and those fits my wrist really well. So if you have a bigger wrist, this is definitely the way to go. And it's cloth, so probably you're not going to sweat. And yeah, I've only got 1,400 steps right now. And it is noon, so afternoon. I don't get a whole lot of steps. I haven't taken my walk yet, though. So we'll add some more there. I got 4,000 steps yesterday, which wasn't too bad. But I just wanted to show you how clean that got. Dawn Power Wash in that little spray bottle. So I'm having a serving of macadamia nuts. I'm laughing because Ada just made herself a bagel and it flew into a pot of water. Now she has to make another one. So this is 35 grams macadamia nuts, and I believe it is 7 points? 6 or 7. I'll put it down below. Hello guys. Well, I made it on here, but I have to be driving when I'm talking to you because my house is literally crazy. Ada got sick, so she is home. She couldn't go to volleyball. She had sore throat, stuffy nose, all of that good stuff. We don't want to get anybody else sick, so I had to call. She was supposed to spend the night at her friend's. I had to call and tell them she had to cancel. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys all about what we talked about this morning, my husband and I. And we are going to be growing microgreens. We had tried it before, but now we have like a different type of setup that we're going to try, and it's supposed to be really good. So I'll keep you informed on how that all works out. We're actually going to start some in a glass mason jar tonight, and it's supposed to only take like 6 to 7 days to get them to full growth. The best thing that I found out was you can have 2 tablespoons of microgreens and it will equal 1 cup of broccoli because it is so nutrient dense. I am pretty excited about that because, I mean, anything to get more nutrition in my diet. Eating a whole cup of broccoli is sometimes hard to do. We just have to wait for our small containers to get here to do the microgreens, but we're going to do the sprouts right away because all you need is a mason jar. Pretty much, and some cheesecloth and a rubber band to put around it to start out, and that's all you need, and the seeds, of course. So we're gonna do, I think, radish seeds tonight because they're a little bit more spicy, and we like that in our salad. We just had the last of our microgreens on our wraps today for lunch. You saw that. But yeah, I'm gonna be on the highway soon. It's gonna be really noisy, but I just wanted to update you guys and talk to you a little bit about what we're gonna do. And so we're gonna introduce microgreens into our diet plan, and hopefully that'll add a lot of nutrition to our days. We'll talk to you on Sunday, but then you may see me again on Sunday, or if you don't, it'll be Wednesday. Bye guys. So for dinner tonight, I am throwing together some curry chicken, and I've got chicken thighs and onion in this pan, and a tablespoon each of garlic and ginger. And I'm just letting this fry up until the liquid is gone. I'll show you the next step. And we also made up a bunch of basmati rice. Okay, I have our spices here, which I'm going to throw in, and that consists of 2.5 tablespoons of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, and 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. However, we didn't add the salt yet. We added sugar in there because it does call for sugar, although that calls for later, but it doesn't matter. We're going to add it right now. So that is the seasonings. And I'm not going to change up anything. And then it says to stir this for 30 seconds. And then you're supposed to add the tomato paste. I didn't let all of the liquid go out because I'm adding so much spices to this. So I just left some of the liquid in there. Oh, this smells so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we're going to add tomato paste. And I just stuck it on top of my coconut milk for now. So 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and it says just stir that around and stir for another 15 to 30 seconds. Okay, coconut milk is in, and I'm going to turn the stove down to medium now, about 5 on my stove. Might be a little higher in points since we have the coconut in there. 1 cup of chicken broth. Okay, added a 1/2 cup, and this is the second 1/2 cup. So 1 cup of chicken broth, and then again stir it up. And that is it. It's definitely quick. And now it says to leave it simmer for about 10 to 12 minutes, or until the chicken is done. So I'm going to turn it on low and let it simmer uncovered. It's supposed to thicken up a little as well. If it doesn't thicken, I'm going to add a little bit of cornstarch and water. So I'm having curry chicken, so yummy, and this is 4 points for the basmati rice, and how much for the sauce, because it has coconut milk in it?
For sure.
Oh, we gotta wait till we measure it out.
It's 5 serving, then it's 8 points.
Okay, so we gotta wait till we measure it out. We'll let you know. So we have a beautiful night going on. We just watched the sunset behind us. It was full of clouds, but you could see the color on the top of the trees and stuff. It's really cool. And it is raining. It's finally raining. But the trees are definitely changing. Just like overnight, they started changing a lot. And dinner was super good. Everybody liked it. Kids complained it was a little spicy, but they ate it. Luna's back checking out her situation over here. I still don't know what that is. I might have to take those apart and check it out. So anyway, it's a nice night out. Just wanted to say goodnight to you guys. We're going to go watch a show of some sort, probably just YouTube funnies or something. And then we'll probably be heading to bed after that. And we will talk to you guys in the morning on Sunday. Okay guys, I have my breakfast this morning. I am definitely sicker this morning, but we're going to make it through. And Corey actually made my breakfast. So I got 2 eggs, refried beans, 2 pieces of ham, and then the microgreens on top. And those are broccoli microgreens. And that is breakfast this morning. I will also put the points down below. So with my coffee, which is gone almost, I have 7 points for breakfast. I am having a chili for lunch, 18 grams of the chips on there for 2, 1 point for the sour cream. Hello, excuse you. And 1 point for the chili, so 4 points for lunch. So we're having dinner here tonight. We have 1/4 ounce of cheese, 2 eggs, and then we have like a chicken sausage, and it's a chipotle something or other. And I thought they were going to be 2 points, but they're 6 points for one sausage. This is 7 smart points here, which isn't too bad for dinner. But we decided to go easy tonight and have just something simple. Oh, and it has a hash. Did you count the hashed potatoes?
Oh, potatoes O'Brien,
Yeah, they're 1 point, right?
The potatoes O'Brien pre-made stuff was... I'm looking at the wrong day. Wait, that doesn't look right. Dinner. Oh, 0.
The potatoes were 0?
Yep.
Wow.
3/4 cup serving. Was that how much you?
Yeah, 3/4 cup.
It says 0.
Wow. Okay, so 0 for the potatoes.
7
That's
total.
interesting. 7 total. I did not know the potatoes would be 0. Okay, my last snack of the night was 1 serving of this. We found it again at Walmart. And this is 9 points for a third of the bar. So that's what we had tonight. And we're calling it a night. So I'm definitely feeling sicker again. But I do have 3 points left for the day. And we will talk to you guys tomorrow, hopefully feeling a little bit better.
We've been fighting forever, gone over this 1,000 times before.